I'm Shaldine from Business Data Communication, and we're a service provider of digital voting systems. These voting systems are used in conferences, HR meetings, collecting data that you can use at a later stage or on site with whatever you might be doing. If you're having a look at meetings, you could get a conversation going. You can use it with a panel of discussion. You can even go as far as using it for case studies that you'd like to use it at. I know doctors are very willing in showing a case study and getting something going, especially at conferences where they're talking about specific things. Now, it's a simple device. So this is the keypad, and this keypad has got little numbers on it or even letters, and those are the numbers that one would press to answer specific questions. It has an LED panel, and that panel then would show you the number that you've gone and chosen. The system itself is a plug-in to PowerPoint, so one would go and set up the questions within PowerPoint, and then when you're ready to put the questions up, you go live, and each and every person then would go and select their answers using this device over here. Now, one could go and use it as an anonymous way of using it in a big environment, or if you're using it in a smaller environment from a training perspective, or collating feedback, doing maybe compliance training in an environment, you could then put the person's details in there. So be their name, area that they work, who's their manager, and things like that. So especially like with your minds, your induction training, and these are just different examples that I'm giving you on how one could use it. And again, you could use anything from, let's say, 5 in a meeting up to 300, 400, 500 in one room getting information. And the nice thing is that it's on site and it's immediate results that come through. So depending on how long your question is, the quicker your results can come through. And the results really get brought through by plugging in a device like this. This is the receiver. So it's a USB device that gets plugged into your PC. And that's for sort of smaller numbers, up to 100, 200 maybe. And then one would get a bigger device like this. That one would be used for really when you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 500 people in a room, because it picks up a bigger area of what you've got. So what we've done is I've set up a questionnaire here, very simple. I've put a participant list in so you can have a look and see. I've given you examples of how it could be, so you can see the design can be used straight off your PowerPoint as well, or your corporate logos, and things like that. So I'm going to go live. We have reset all these, so you'll see now specifically the graph has disappeared. But as we go ahead and answer the questions, the results then start showing there at the bottom of the screen, and we can see that we have got 6 results that have now come through, and let's just do over there we have 7. So once everybody has gone ahead and chosen their answers, the person running the system would go ahead and stop that question. Your graph would come up. You could either get the numbers coming through, or you could have a percentage coming up straight from there. The graph can be changed, so we'll see that in the next one on how it would look. Over here we could say, right, let's get some general answers coming through on where and how often one would use the system. And there again you can see we have 7 participants. We can stop that, and you've now got a percentage coming through. Next one, very quickly, let's get some results again. Now we're going into the bigger figures, so we could go up to 10 answers at a time if we really need to. This is also great for a classroom environment where a teacher would like to see how their students are doing in class at the same time, instead of waiting for that exam or that test to happen. So, it's just a quick sort of revision. Let's see how they're doing and that kind of thing. So here, let's do some more answers very quickly on what people are choosing. And there we go. We should have our results coming through. 6, 7. 7 have now been answered. And there we have our results. So once all those questions are done, we then go in and a report can be pulled. So just having a look over here very quickly, I've now selected for a report. It's just busy generating that report for us, so within a couple of seconds we should be able to see our report coming through. Okay, so here we have our results, and once again, once you've finished with all of these, one can go ahead and save this obviously as a PDF document and email that through to everybody to see what the results were. And at the same time, if you've put a participant list in or a class list, you can go ahead and pull all these results in an Excel spreadsheet with each and every person's details showing you the results. Quick, easy system, affordable, easy to pack up. So you can see here, every single one of these just really fit into each other. That's 7 of these devices, and it's a plug into PowerPoint. Very good for a classroom environment, I would think, for the teachers to see how are their students doing in the classroom, have they understood the work. We know that the education sector, we would like to improve on that, and I think the teachers could then see how their students are doing. From a work environment, great, quick, easy. It takes away that time from the person having to go ahead and mark multiple choice questions, and literally can cut down time by half of doing a test paper itself. Induction training, everyday training where you have got multiple choice questions or you're just looking for results, quick, easy and very affordable. Thank you.